Hey folks, Amos here with your Funding Friday update. And this week, I want to talk about something founders keep getting wrong. They think an open opportunity is automatically a good opportunity. It's not. Open does not mean aligned. And when founders confuse availability with fit, they waste a lot of time, they weaken their applications, and end up telling the wrong story to the wrong reviewer. So today, I want to give you 3 current opportunities that are live right now. But more importantly, I want to tell you what kind of founder each one is actually built for. Because these are not interchangeable opportunities. They are not rewarding the same business model or the same type of founder. They are not rewarding the same founder profile, and they are definitely not asking for the same kind of application energy. So this week is not just about what's open. It's about what's open that actually makes sense for your business, your stage, your story, and more importantly, your next move. So let's get ready to get started. First up is AT&T's 2026 Small Business Contest, which is currently located at att.com/chiefconnected. Now, AT&T's official 2026 rules say the contest is open from May 1st, 2026 through July 31st, 2026. The official rules also say it is for majority or sole owners of U.S.-based small businesses in the 50 states and D.C. with 99 or fewer full or part-time employees and 1 to 5 locations. The price structure is stronger than many founders realize, with one $50,000 grand prize and 4 $5,000 runner-up micro grants. To enter, founders need to submit 2 essays, and the judging is based on alignment with AT&T's Connecting Changes Everything brand purpose, strength of story, and community impact. Now, here is who this is really for, and listen close. This is a strong fit for an operating business with a clear mission, a clear customer, and a clear community story. Now, that could be a retail founder, a local service business, a community-rooted project or product brand, a family business, a founder with 1 physical location, or even a small multi-location operator, as long as they can clearly explain what the business does, who it serves, and why more capital would matter. This is not the application for the founder who only knows how to talk about the product features. This is for the founder who can connect a couple of key things: what the business actually is, what the business changes, and more importantly, why the business matters beyond the founder's personality. And I want to add one more operator note here because it really matters. AT&T's public pages are not perfectly harmonized right now. The official rules say up to 99 employees, while the consumer-facing application gate still references 50 employees or less. So if you're close to that line, I would definitely read the official rules before you submit. That is exactly the kind of detail founders miss when they move too fast, and it ends up potentially costing you an application and a grant. So the real fit here is not just small business. It's small businesses with a strong story and a visible community relevance. If you are a founder who can write well, frame the mission well, and explain exactly what $50,000 would unlock, this one is definitely one I would pay real attention to. Okay, next up, opportunity number 2, Famous Amos, Ingredients for Success. So the second is Famous Amos, Ingredients for Success. And we have talked about this one before, but I want to pass along some additional information about this important grant opportunity. Now, this one is open right now and closes June 1st of 2026 at 11:59. It is definitely one of the current stronger opportunities out there for early stage Black-owned businesses. The eligibility language states that the business must be at least 90% Black-owned, headquartered in the U.S., 5 years old or less, and owned by people who are 21 years of age or older. The program also offers 3 $50,000 awards, and the application includes a short 90 to 120-second elevator pitch video. Winners also get mentorship, networking, and educational resources, and finalists get access to the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce's additional support and programs. So now let's talk fit. This is a very strong opportunity for the early Black founder who has real business, not just an idea. Now, that could be a consumer brand, a beauty brand, a food business, a service company, a retail adjacent business, a growing e-commerce brand, or a founder with a strong local business that's starting to show some real traction. And why? Because this opportunity is not just rewarding you for being polished. This opportunity is rewarding people who have early proof plus founder clarity. And what does that mean exactly? Well, it starts with, can you explain the business? Can you actually explain what makes your business differentiated? And most importantly, can you actually explain what the business needs and why? And can you do it in a video in a way that feels credible and not overly rehearsed? That is a really deep test. So I wouldn't position this as a Black business grant in a vague way that just makes you feel good because you're a polished Black business owner. I would position this as a high quality opportunity for an early stage Black founder who can already point to something real happening in the business. Real customers, real product market signal, real momentum, and most importantly, real need. That is where this gets really strong. And because the front end application uses a short video pitch, this is a great opportunity for the founder whose business comes alive when people actually hear them explain. If your business is better in conversation than on paper, this might be the opportunity for you. Now let's talk about opportunity 3. The third opportunity is the Founders First Prize Fund. And you can find that at foundersfirstcdc.org. Now this one is coming up pretty quick. This one closes May 26th of this month, so coming up real quick. Now Founder First says the fund will support 20 LGBTQIA plus entrepreneurs nationwide with a total of $20,000 structured as 20 grant packages that include a $1,000 micro grant plus free access to enter the Passport Community or Zebra Leadership Program. The eligibility page says applicants must identify as an LGBTQIA plus business owner, be a CEO, president, or business owner, have an active US-based business, have annual revenue that does not exceed $5 million, have between 2 and 100 employees, and have been in business for at least 1 year. Now, this one is important because it's not just cash that they're giving out. This is cash plus structured support. And that means this is a much better fit for the founder who is already operating a real business and who is now trying to get sharper in how they lead, grow, and systemize that business. So if you are a LGBTQIA plus founder with a functioning business, maybe a product business, creative business, retail concept, agency, service firm, or founder-led operating company, and you are at that point where a small amount of cash plus some good guidance could really move something for you and your business, this is definitely worth your attention. Now remember this key nuance. Because this opportunity requires at least 1 year in business, 2 to 100 employees, and a live US-based business, this is not really for the ideal stage founder. So if you're pre-revenue, not for you. This is for the founder who is already in motion, already has traction, already hiring, already operating, already managing complexity, already dealing with the messier part of building a real business. And that's actually why I like it. Because not every opportunity needs to be huge to be useful to the individual founder. Sometimes the smartest funding move is not actually chasing the biggest check. Sometimes it is getting the right size support at the right time in the business when you need it. And that's definitely what this one feels like. So let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Now, if you look at these 3 opportunities side by side, you'll notice a couple of things. AT&T is rewarding a founder with a strong mission and community story. Famous Amos, on the other hand, is rewarding an early Black founder with early traction and clarity to make a short, sharp business case via video. And Founders First Pride Fund is rewarding an LGBTQIA plus founder with an active business that can benefit from capital plus capability building. These are three different founder lanes. And this is exactly why founders need to stop collecting funding links like trophies. Because the strongest founders don't ask, what can I apply for? The strongest founders ask, what is the application actually designed to reward? Is it story? Is it identity fit? Is it my traction? Is it the community impact my brand or business is having? My leadership readiness? My use of funds? My video presence? Proof of operating capacity? That's the real question. And once you start asking that, your whole funding strategy gets a whole lot cleaner. You stop wasting time, you stop forcing weak fit applications, and you definitely start showing up where your business actually makes sense. So here is the filter I want you to use this week. If you are a small business owner with a strong community-centered story, go look at AT&T She's Connected. If you are an early stage Black founder with a real business and a clear growth need, go check out Famous Amos's Ingredients for Success. And finally, if you are an LGBTQIA plus founder with an active operating business and you want both funding and structured support, go look at the Founders First Pride Fund. But don't just chase what's open. Chase what actually fits. Because fit is what makes an application stronger, fit is what makes your story cleaner, and fit is what keeps you from spending your week submitting things and applications that were never really for you in the first place. And if something is not for you, it's simply not for you. So that's today's Funding Friday update. Hopefully that helps out many of our founders and followers out there. Remember to like, follow, and share our content with those in your network who you feel could benefit from this information. Thanks again for following us and listening to another update from the Brand Blueprint. We'll see you the next time.